got a little hairdo going on right now. The old school. I didn't do the long hair type shit. I kept it down today because why the fuck not? Whatever. It's whatever. Why not? But yeah, that has nothing. That has nothing to do about what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about a movie. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a movie that I saw in VOD. I didn't go to the theaters to see this one because I saw how people weren't saying it was good. So me personally, when I go to the movie theater, I like the experience to be good. So like, I waited for it to go straight to the VOD. But anyways, the movie that we're talking about today is the movie 65. 65 is a sci-fi action film. It's about the character played by Adam Driver, whose job is to, take these passengers to a different planet or whatever. But a meteor hits his ship, which crash lands to prehistoric Earth, where there's fucking dinos everywhere, just waiting to eat this man up. And he finds this girl, and their whole job is to get to the top of the mountain to get the fuck out of here, and hopefully don't get killed. Of course, I saw the trailer in theaters. It looked interesting. It looked like an interesting story. Definitely a different plot, where this man is on prehistoric Earth, where there's only dinosaurs, and he might get fucking killed. Girl and him trying to take her, and hopefully have this bond. And yeah, I was very much intrigued by this movie when I saw the trailer, so it was kind of shitty when I saw not a lot of people were liking it, so I just waited for it to come to VOD, so I want to talk about it. But let's just talk about the performances. We got Adam Driver. He plays this guy who has, he's trying to do this mission to save his daughter who has this little virus, and he goes to this, he tries to do the mission. But again, the meteor hits his ship. He fucking crash lands to the prehistoric Earth, and he's trying to survive and trying to get to the other side of the mountain to get to his ship to bounce out of there. But again, he catches up to this girl who she's trying to take her to her family, but he kind of a lot of things that I don't want to spoil. But yeah, Adam Driver's a really good actor. I like him as an actor. He's done a lot of good work. And he's a very good actor. You can very much tell there's a lot of talent there, and he's good in the movie for what he's got. Which again, there's character there. There's good writing for his character, but the thing is, it's just they don't delve deep to it. It's like you see the potential, but they don't do nothing with it. Kinda. It's like that's what I have to describe about this movie. The plots are interesting. The writing and the characters are interesting. There's a lot that could be worked with, but it's just you see it. Like you see the potential. But they don't do much about it, and it's kind of a bummer. But Adam Driver did very well for what he got. You also got the girl who's this girl who is foreign. She doesn't speak English like Adam Driver, and she's crash lands with she's part of the passengers, and they're trying to get her to her family, and yeah, she's alright in the movie. I thought the actress did well for what they gave her, which again isn't much. They didn't write much for her character except for her don't speak the language, and she's trying to learn though. She's trying to learn a bit and trying to get to her family. So she did alright. She did alright with what she got pretty much. And again, those two actors did the best they could with what they had. Just it is what it is pretty much. The direction by Mr. Scott Beck and Brian Woods is written and directed by these two guys. Of course, they're known for writing the film with John Krasinski, A Quiet Place. So yeah, the film looks good though. I say that. The film looks good. There's some good looking parts in this film, and it looks good. The film looks pretty damn good. That's all I say. The writing, again, there's good story there. You can very much tell there's something good in this movie. But it's just like they don't nail it. That's the sad part. There's potential where you see that there's some interesting points, interesting parts, but it's not doing it well. There's slow moments, which again I don't hate slow moments. When I say the movie's slow, I don't try to make it a complaint. But it's slow in a way where it's not building towards anything. Like they don't do much with the chemistry there. They don't do much with the two, trying to get them to be chemistry. Like I'm Like the character of the girl, she doesn't have much to do. She doesn't have much of a personality. Like, I don't want to compare shit, but alright, I'm gonna have to. The Last of Us, right? You can very much tell, let me turn on the lights. You can very much tell that Ellie and Joel have good chemistry, and Ellie as a character, she's an asshole, but a lovable asshole. Like, there's the character there. I feel like with this girl, there's not much of that. I don't want to compare, but it's, come on, bro. It's like head-to-head. Fucking apocalyptic place, and Dino World. Same shit. But, yeah, they didn't do much with that, sadly. The chemistry, again, it's good, though. Like, you can very much tell there's something there that could be built. But they don't do it. It's just slow moments just for the sake of it being slow. Without any, like, character development, a lot of anything. Good, that and the language barrier, which kind of works at times, but doesn't. Because how are you going to have these two have knowledge chemistry? Like, if they had, like, a scene where they did other than just going to point A to point B, or it's just them just trying to survive and eating and trying to get food. I mean, they had moments like that, but they don't do, like, not done well. But I just wish they had more moments, like slow moments where they're just trying to build and trying to like talk and shit like that. But there's not much of that. That and Adam Driver just screaming the girl's name like 100 times throughout the film. Like fucking Adam Driver got the same dialogue as John Boyega in Star Wars. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, chemistry is there. The visual effects aren't bad, surprisingly. The visual effects are pretty solid at times. And yeah, the visual effects aren't that bad. I'm very much surprised by like the visual effects. They're not terrible. I didn't look at the movie looking at like visual effects where I'm like, yeah, that's shit. Like, it's not bad. They look pretty alright. Look pretty good at times. The cinematography, there's shots that are pretty good. They're good. There's moments where it's like, this is a good looking fucking film. Like them just in this earth, man, Dino Earth, exploring and this whole earth, and it's cool, man. It's fucking cool. This plot. And yeah, a good looking film. The music, there's score, but just generic scoring for any movie ever. Yeah, this movie is not, I'm not looking at this movie saying it's shit, because it's not terrible. There's some spots that could have been worked on, but it's definitely not a film I'd see again. It's not, like, there's action scenes are pretty cool when there is, but other than that, it's a pretty aight movie. It's not terrible, it's not shit. But you can very much see that there is a potential there, and they didn't nail it the way it is. So that's a bummer. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, not terrible, but not good either. So yeah, those are my thoughts for 65. I saw it. I was waiting for it to come out on VOD, so I don't have to put actual effort to the theater. Actually, so I saw it last night. I was pretty tired too when I was watching this movie, but I was conscious enough throughout the whole movie to see it. So I can actually give a valid opinion for the movie. But yeah, those are my thoughts for 65. I will see you guys in the next review.